All right, man. Let's talk about Killan Hayes and Isaiah Stewart making the All-Brick team. The Muse All-Brick team. I think Killan, they said, had 488 bricks. I think the leader was the Dort kid out of Oklahoma City. I think Isaiah Stewart had 247 bricks. So, like I said, man, those two of these guys that just don't need to be on the team. Defensively, they not good enough to stick around. Jump shot not good enough. Not improving out the same draft class. Stewart, Bay is gone, not Hayes. And it don't surprise you, man. People was rooting for Killan. He had a couple good games in the middle of the season. They sticking their chests out. Then he have, a stretch of bad games and they quiet. I know he scored 20 the other night, but, he's hurting. People say, oh, he can't come off the bench. For what? He not good off the bench neither. So that's the crazy thing about it. He hurting. He hurting whoever he play with. If it's Hay, if it's Ivy, if it's Cade, he hurting them. He hurting whoever he playing with in that backcourt, and they not able to flourish and reach the potential that they should really reach. And he throwing up bricks. He not a Dort type of defensive stopper. He not a Tony Allen type of defensive stopper. And on top of that, he ain't a good slasher or finisher at the hoop neither. And it's just time to cut bait. It's time to cut bait with both of those guys, man. And, when you can't stop nobody and then you can't score or shoot or do some great things offensively, you ain't doing nothing great defensively, then you just can't have that on the franchise. Understand, Troy Weaver handpicked him. He liked their toughness and all that. But at some point, nobody fifth-year option should have been, other than Sadiq Bey possibly, nobody fifth-year option should have been exercised. They all should be gone, hitting free agency, starting their career most likely overseas or restarting their career overseas. And that's as simple as that. You hear always at the time and say, well, Isaiah Stewart is going, the one from Boston. Oh, he's going to have a big year this year. He put in a lot of work this summer. What do you do? Absolutely jackrabbit shit. Ain't shit changing. They all three was bad draft picks. It should have been Haliburton. It should have been Tyrese Maxey, and it should have been Desmond Bane. That should have been the draft picks. Flat out. Those should have been the three guys they should have drafted over these three. And Troy Weaver struck out. He struck out. And to be on the two Pistons to be on the all-brick team, ain't that very indicative of them being the worst team in the league? Them not reaching 20 games. Remember last year we was talking like they might not win 20 games. This year they actually didn't win 20 games when our expectations was over and under like 30 games. And they under what they did last year. And Hayes and Stewart is a huge part of it. A lot of these guys need to go. A lot of these guys need to go. And a lot of the guys that's sorry as hell that stay here is the ones the fans rooting for and falling in love with. That's the crazy shit about it. Those are the fans. Those are the ones the fans loving and falling in love with, and their fan favorites. Like really, man, in the vacuum, Bagley, Stewart, Hayes. Look here, if it ain't Duran, Kay, Ivy, Bojanovic, Burke, and Diallo, they can go. They can go. If it ain't them, they can go. Wiseman ain't doing nothing but taking opportunity away from Jalen Duran. Now they playing together and all that. I mean, a lot of this shit is overkill. I see RJ Hampton had 27 points, and I like Hampton a lot coming out. Maybe you can make a case for him, but Isaiah Liver's never healthy. Roddy McGruder, he really never get on the floor unless a whole bunch of people get injured. It's just time to move on. And you got two guys on the all-brick team that they have to be able to shoot. Hayes, because he can't drive and finish at the rim with any authority. And Isaiah Stewart, too small to be down there. He can't stop nobody. And him being a stretch forward I told y'all, was bad from the beginning. It wasn't going to work. And it wasn't. It's nothing personal against these guys. And people going to make it personal. Nothing. I'm pretty sure Stewart is a great guy. Like, when one of the players was Ivy trying to help somebody up and he smacked his hand away. I love that. I love that they build that type of chemistry and they build that mentality. But a lot of this fat that's left on this meat, they got to cut it. They got to cut a lot of it and get guys in here that are exceptional defenders and who can shoot. That's really all you need. When you look at the offensive weaponry, when the guys I named, You look at what Cade can do, Ivy can do. They great at attacking the rim. Duren, you know, he can finish at the rim. He's starting to learn to post up and get better. Then you look at Bojanovic and Burks. They can shoot the lights out. Diallo can slash, tough, gritty guy on the defensive side of the floor. You just need guys who gonna rebound, defend, and block shots and make 3-pointers. That's it, guys who gonna get you a guy on the wing that can lock down on the perimeter, and you know they could be in a great position to get those guys financially. But a lot of these dudes, it's not gonna work if you banking on Bagley to do something. You banking on, you know, some of these other guys to be something that they not. One, Bagley and Hayes could never stay healthy. You know, and can't none of them shoot. And ain't none of them great defensively. So they really not serving the purpose. If you a big fella on this team, a center like Wiseman, and you know, Wiseman cool, you can see what you got, but if you can't defend and rebound, bro, we don't need you. If you can't defend, at least defend or get some rebounds, we don't need you. That's the number one thing that has to happen. You have to rebound and defend. And if you can't do that, then nah, man, no matter what you can do offensively, you know, I don't care. You can't be a liability. We need somebody to clean up the bullshit at the rim, rebound, do the dirty work. Anything else you give us outside of that is a bonus. It's a huge bonus. You know? So, but them being on an all-brick team, it don't surprise me, man. You know, and it don't seem like John B. Lon's improving anybody's shot. And it might not be John Beeline's fault. Maybe some of these dudes genetically just can't shoot the rock. I don't know. But a lot of these, that's going to be a huge part of them. If they going to move forward, outside of talking about coaches and all that, if they going to continue to move forward and be better and make a huge jump in the near future, it's going to be getting rid of a lot of these dudes. That's the issue, and who don't fit a purpose on the team. Like I said, around what they got, shooting, defending, that's what you need to do. And you can rebound or whatever. That should be the mission statement. So it is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance getting notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist for more videos like this. Peace.